In this problem, it asks us, when will the bullet hit the ground? So we want to find time t. The key is we want to find that when the height, remember this represents the height of the bullet, is 0, because when it hits the ground, it's 0 distance off the ground. So we substitute 0 in for the height. Okay, so now remember, I'm going to add 16 to both sides, subtract this and subtract this, so that I end up with positive. I don't like this negative in front of my t squared. So if I add 16t squared to both sides, it brings it over here. If I subtract 556t, it will bring it to the left-hand side. And if I subtract 140. Okay, so now I have this quadratic that I want to solve, so I want to try to factor it. Looks like I clearly have a common factor of 2. Let's try 4. Looks like 4 comes out. I'm left with 4t squared minus 139t. If I divide 556 by 4, minus 35. Okay, so now I need to factor this trinomial. If we use factor by grouping, we take 4 times negative 35, giving us negative 140. I want factors of 140 that add up or subtract to 139. So that's clearly going to be 140 and 1, correct? So this is negative, so my higher number is negative. Now I split this middle term apart. So I have 4t squared minus 140t plus 1t minus 35. Okay, so now this, if I do my factor by grouping, this 4, if I divide both sides by 4, it will just go away. If it was a variable here, t, we would have to set it equal to 0 then, but since it's just a constant, we can delete it. Okay, so 4t will come out of these first two, so I'm left with t, it was 140 divided by 4, 35 minus 35. I brought the 4t out. And then here I'm just going to bring a plus 1 out. So I'm left with t minus 35. So my two binomials become 4t plus 1 and t minus 35. Using the 0 factor property, I set each one of these equal to 0. I have t equals 35 or t equals negative 1/4. Remember, this is time, so this one does not make sense because it's negative. Therefore, my time is 35 seconds before the bullet hits the ground.